Hello beautiful people, and welcome to this video. We're going to learn how to install an operating system on virtual machine, and today we're going to be installing Windows 10 on our VMware Workstation Pro. You can do this if you want to test out a new software that you're not sure of, because installing on a virtual machine isolates whatever you're doing from your main PC or from your main machine. So let's see how to install Windows 10 on Workstation Pro. We need to create a virtual machine before we can install an operating system. So that's why we need to create a new virtual machine. So I'm going to click on that. Then here I choose recommended. Then installer disk. So I need to locate my ISO file, which I have here. This is actually a very old Windows 10 ISO. So I'll click on browse, and here I'm going to click the ISO file. So I'll say open. That's all I need to do here, because actually this window is for us to choose the source of our ISO file. So I'll choose next, and here virtual machine name. Since I'm installing Windows 10, it will be nice to leave it as this. And location, where do I want to install this virtual machine? I will choose a location to install it. So I'm going to say browse. You can choose any location you want to do this. So I'm going to choose document. I'm going to say OK, and that is it. So I will say next. Now it recommends 60 GB for me. I have 1 TB on this system, so I think I can do more by making it 80. And I want to choose store virtual disk as a single file, and I will say next. So here I have 2 GB as my memory, but Windows 10 requires 4. So I'm going to customize and switch this to 4 GB. So that is all I need to do here, and of course the network adapter has to be NAT and processor too. So with this now I can say close, and I can see that my memory, which is the RAM, is now 4 GB. So with this I can say finish. VMware Workstation is creating the disk. As you can see here, let's wait and see what happens at the end. You can see this is our virtual machine, Windows 10. Now it says press So here it says install Windows as you would do on a physical computer. When you are done and the operating system boots up, click I finish installing, which is this. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to start this process again by closing this, power off. Then I'm going to click here and run power on this virtual machine. Press any key. I'm going to hit a key, and this will start the installation. Remember, this is the same way you will do this installation on a physical PC. So here, choose your language as you might want it, but if not, then just say next. You accept the license, say next. Here is the 80 GB hard drive we chose while installing the virtual machine. So you're going to choose that and you say next, and that is it. So it's going to copy the files, and after copying the files, it's going to finish up with the installation. So we have a Windows 10 installed on our virtual machine. So here it says install tools. This install tool is going to make copy and pasting from virtual machine to the host machine possible. So I can say install tool, what we have been able to achieve. We'll be able to install the Windows 10 ISO file on our VMware Workstation Pro virtual machine. So this is important because we're going to need this during our next and upcoming videos. So here it says VMware tool setup. So I'm going to say next. I will leave it at typical and install. Alright, so you can see we now have a full desktop view than what it was previously. So it says VMware 2 updated VMware mouse. It requires a system restart. So I need to click on finish, then I must restart. And here we have Windows 10 up and running. As it is now, you can run any program here, even if that program is dangerous and you don't want it on your main PC. You can run it here, and at the end of the day, you get rid of it. It will not interfere with your main system OS or environment. This is just a different environment. My own main PC is running on Windows 11, but this is Windows 10 on virtual machine. So whatever software I can run on my own PC, which is Windows 11, I can also run it here, and it will not have anything to do with the environment of my main Windows 11 PC. Now, for any reason I want to rename this, I can just say Windows 10 only, and I don't need the 64-bit whatever. So that is all, and I'm done with that. So that is all for this video. If you want to check links to download Windows 10 and the VMware Workstation, kindly check below for that link. That's all for this video. I will see you on the next one.